One of my favorite stories is about an old man who was walking through a big city on a super hot day, and he came upon a construction site, a huge construction site. And near the site, there was a ditch with three men working in it. And he walked up to the first guy that was working in the ditch, and he said, "Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what are you guys building?" And the man said, "Can't you see we're digging a ditch?" So he asked the second man, who replied, he said, we're putting in a water line." So then he goes to the third guy and he goes, "What are you guys building?" And the third man looked up, covered in sweat, and he said, "Mister, we're building the most beautiful cathedral that you'll ever see. It's got 5 steeples on top. It's got a huge water fountain out front. It's going to seat 1,000 people. It's going to be the thing that people come from hundreds of miles to see." The three men had the same exact work to do, but completely different perspectives. I've been a dad for a long time, and many of those days felt like I was just digging ditches, the same thing day in and day out, with very little appreciation and lots of frustration. But deep down, I've always known that I wasn't just digging ditches. Together, we've been building a cathedral, and you know what? It's finally starting to come together. Of all the institutions in this world, the family is the most important, yet it's often the one we lead with the least intention. There's a reason the CEOs and business owners and winning coaches invest tens of thousands of dollars to go through the kind of process you just completed, because it pulls them out of the grind just long enough to see their cathedral. And when that becomes clear, everything begins to shift. What you just built here is powerful, but right now, it's still just your draft. Now it's time to do what great leaders do. Bring your team into it. Share the vision, invite feedback, refine it together, because when your family helps build it, they really begin to own it. And when they own it, everything changes. So take this next step. You're not just managing a household. You're building a cathedral, and you're doing it with a team. There's some downloads below. Absolute gold if you use them. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to set aside a day, or even just an afternoon. Turn off all of the distractions. Sit down together and walk through this as a family. Talk about what stands out, what feels right, what needs change. Let your kids speak into it. Let your spouse shape it with you, because this isn't about perfection. It's about ownership. This is where your family begins to say, "This is who we are. This is how we live." And when that happens, this stops being a document and starts becoming your culture. So don't rush past this moment. Lead into it. Flesh this out as a family. Don't let this draft be your last. Because the families who take the time to do this together, they're the ones who actually live it out, and that's where everything changes. This worksheet, this workbook that you can download below this video, it is gold if you use it. And if you will do one family meeting a week and just cover what you have developed here in this Family Pillars process, it'll change your life. It really will. I'm excited for you. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned. We're constantly updating this, constantly adding new tools. We've got some new ones right around the corner, so stay tuned. Remember, you've got full access to this. You can come back to it anytime, and we really, really hope you do.